6 hours ago. 6 hours ago. Some things just make sense, and as Shaun Johnson's Golden Point field goal sailed through the posts against the Cowboys, it was painfully obvious that him being at the Warriors was one of those things. There was a genuine sense of unease a lot of the time while watching Johnson at the Sharks, because you always felt there was only one club at which he truly belonged. It was like seeing Glenn Stewart in a Rabbitohs jersey, or Wendell Sailor with a dragon on his chest. It just didn't feel right. Aussie stuns Masters as Tiger roars at Augusta. Joe is warning to Munster a mid-storm decision. Why supercars star James Courtney gave up Formula One dream. So when he got the chance to return to the club that he steered to a grand final all the way back in 2011, most fans were happy to see it. The 31-year-old was almost lost for words when he spoke afterwards. "This is really surreal, to be honest with you," he said. "It's just a feeling I can't really explain. I've literally got no words. It's not just me that I'm representing. My family grew up loving the Warriors. I've been supporting them since I was a kid. I know I've played the game for a little while now, but I still have to pinch myself that this is my life and this is what I'm doing." And though there had been flashes of brilliance across the first 4 games, fans waited for a signature moment, and while the old legs might not have the electrifying, touch footy-inspired running game in them anymore, the smarts and the kicking remain. Shaun Johnson slots the field goal in extra time. Though you'd imagine Johnson would have liked to slot the one-pointer on the first, second or third times of asking, twice denied by charge downs, and once by a miss from a pretty easy position. But Chad Townsend's shank down the other end shortly after meant that miss wouldn't matter, and on the run, much like Ryan Papenhuisen did in round 1 against Souths, Johnson duly slotted it through. "Last year, we lost a few games like this," Adin Fonua-Blake said on Fox League after, hailing his halfback's calm presence. "He's just steering the ship from behind." Stream the NRL Premiership 2022 live and free on 9 Now. It capped off a brilliant game that was at times sloppy and at times frantic. Kyle Felt capped off a 90m try for the visitors, while Cody Nakoroma scored possibly the easiest 4-pointer you'll ever see after a defensive mix-up. "I think we gift-wrapped the game and handed it to the Warriors," Cowboys coach Todd Payton said. NRL highlights: Warriors v Cowboys Round 5. "There were large parts of the game we were in control, but through our poor discipline, which was very similar to last week in different ways, we're sitting there down on life." His counterpart Nathan Brown said his team had earned the win in the back end through defensive efforts. "I thought our bench certainly gave us a lift," he said. "A lot of blokes in the second half certainly did a better job around the ruck." The next fortnight will provide a stern test for the suddenly resurgent Warriors, who will face the Roosters and Storm. Dose of the best of the breaking news and exclusive content from Wide World of Sports. Subscribe to Letter by clicking here.